Hey, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to Space Chick Crypto. I'm so excited to have the Bear and Bull NFT family in the space cabin tonight. Hi, how is everybody doing? It's been so long. It's been too long. I cannot wait to hang out and talk with y'all. But first, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, give my page a follow. Give my page a follow along with our special guest, the one and only. I'm so excited that he's here, by the way. I'm super stoked because it's been too long. This guy has put in so much work for not just, the Bear and Bull NFT collection, but just the space in general. He's just a great guy. You got to give him a follow. His link is in the description box below, along with all the Bear and Bull NFT links. So let's get started. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring the one, the only, the legend, Tuck, on.
Let's
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for the intro. Holy moly, giving me way too much credit.
We're in the space cabin. You already know.
Let's go.
Let's go. I love your PFP. It was a lot of fun making the thumbnail. I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. That is such a beautiful image that I was able to put on there. I was like, oh, these are so nice. I can't wait till we go over, the new collection and everything. But how are you doing? How is Tuck?
Tuck is good. It's been a busy start to the year, but things are going super well. We've had no hiccups. We're absolutely cooking. Community's rocking. I got to give a really big shout out really quick to the community. We were doing some polls with the crypt this week, and we came out on top of Lazy Lions. The Plague would have won the last one, but it got botted. So yeah, I just wanted to give them a really big shout out really quick because that's absolutely amazing. Those are big players in the space, and to have our community ride so hard, really, that hits the heart. So thank you guys so much for doing that. But we're fantastic. Things are going so good.
Yeah, Lazy Lions. Wait, you said Lazy Lions on that list. Like that is, they've been around for a very long time. Like I just saw a YouTube video. Some girl was pulling up one of those and like, oh yeah. So like, I'm not surprised though. The community, the Bear and Bull community, like it's more than just an NFT collection because it's cool to have, an NFT in your wallet, but a lot of people are able to buy them and they'll just step away and go on, and that's fine, but not with this community. It's different. It's totally different. It's a vibe. It's definitely
it really is. It's just, we say all the time, it's like a family. We all ride super hard for each other. There's a lot of support in the Discord. You can see it. I don't spend a whole bunch of time in the Discord, and I probably should spend more time, but that's a place where we get a lot of good relationships, a lot of tipping each other poop or just finding out how somebody's day is going. Grim, actually, my heart goes out to you, brother. He got his wallet scammed, and already, there's so much support from the community and from the team and from crypto himself, and you just don't see that everywhere. Some places you go and hear somebody got their wallet scammed, and it's like, well, tough luck, brother. But this was, a lot of reaching out. They sent him poop, and I know the team helped take care of him. So it's just totally different here, and it's seeing stuff like that all the time that makes it really easy to show up every day. That's what we're trying to build here for the whole space. So
it is a family, and all last year, like so many collections being dropped, the community, and that's what it is about NFT. Communities, NFT collections have to have that community behind it. That's what I've learned. That's how I see it. If you can have a great NFT collection, you have like amazing artwork, you can have that. But if you don't have a community backing them up or backing up what's going on, or you don't keep the community engaged, it goes both ways. It's a two-way street with the dev and the community. It's crazy. It's not going to go anywhere, unfortunately, but you have to have that perfect recipe. I feel like in Crypto-Equip and the Bbnft fam definitely has it down. I have a question for you. Okay, so I was like, I'm going to ask Tuck because this is perfect. You're like the perfect one to ask. And y'all let me know in the chat as well. Actually, let's say hi to the chat really quick because I do have a question. I want to make sure that I ask you. But what's up, Bear and Bull NFT? Thank you so much for coming out. Crypto-Equip. I love that image, by the way. It's so cool. That's the one that just caught my eye right off the bat. That was the one. That was the one. Sewer NFT. Let's go.
That's Race Kart Star Sewer, my man.
Let me see. Wait. How do I say this name? I'll say Silva. I feel like I did this last time.
There's Silva. Yeah, we did do this last time. But it's good to see he's always here. So
it's good to see that you're always here, and we remember that. So that says something. That definitely says something. Malbec Restaurants. Okay. What's up? Hello.
Let's
Thanks
go.
for tuning in. That's what John
B.
I remember. Yeah.
Love John, such a legend. Him, okay, another really big shout out. Him and his wife, I don't know if they're at 200, but they're getting close to 200 phase twos.
What? No way.
I swear. John, if you're write in the comments how many you and Bet have. I'm sure she's here too.
I remember her being here last time as well. And thank you for your service. I appreciate everything you do. Rock stars, freaking rock stars. We got Colin in the space. What's up, Colin? Love you, Colin. Serena.
There she is.
Hi, how are you doing? Serena, PD Pure, shout out. Vegas Inu token, high rollers in the house, Spartan helmets,
helmets, let's go.
Oh, I know. Look at that helmet. Look at that helmet.
Go.
Holy
whoa!
Cow. Let's freaking go!
That's love. Look at that.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that so very much. It's going to definitely be put to good use. Thank you so very much for the $100 donation. Crypto-Equip, you're an amazing human being. I don't do this for to get paid or anything. I promise. I love y'all so very much. You guys have always had a special place in my heart. I always say Bbnft fam because it's true. I never y'all know which main projects I'm in, but it's just always something about this project. Y'all were the ones that I went up and spoke in a space for the first time, and that was so scary, and I felt so comfortable, and I've been to a lot of spaces since then. I have to give y'all, I was like, I got to tell them this. So I'll still get, a little nervous going onto some spaces. I'm human, but still, I'll never forget that space. And I still remember how comfortable I felt. And I've been on many spaces since then. And still, I'll never forget that one because it was still one of the most comfortable spaces I've ever been to. So I just had to give y'all a shout out. Your community, super welcoming. And that's how it has to be. Sheesh, I know. Sheesh.
Also, we got to drop a little something here. I didn't want to say it till we got started. I haven't put it out anywhere else. We're giving away a phase 2 in the comments. We're going to do numbers or something. We're going to give away that. And I'm going to give away some poop too. We'll pick a couple of people to give some poop too. So if you guys are in here, maybe let the Discord know, unless you guys just want to win it all. But if you guys want to let the Discord know, you can. But yeah, we're going to do some giveaways here.
Oh, see, Crypto-Equip never fails to surprise us. He just always goes above and beyond. He always does. I have a question before we continue. It's an NFT question. I got to ask you. I'm asking Tuck, but I'm asking y'all as well here in the chat. So I was watching a podcast. Well, listening. It was on YouTube. It's called a podcast. So I was there. And I was listening to 4 artists, and they're like street artists. They're, painters. They do stuff in real life, right? And they were talking about NFTs. They were very opinionated about the NFTs, and I really wish. What I think it is it's like maybe they feel intimidated. Maybe they feel that their artwork might not matter with all this cool AI artwork out here or something. I really wish they didn't feel that way because nobody can replace them. They're super cool. I've actually been listening to them since 2020. So I was shocked to hear how they felt about NFTs. They were actually very negative about them. Like, oh, I'm so glad they had their pump NFTs and it's done. And I was like, oh. And then, but the same night I heard them say that cryptocurrency was dead and we were at 57. And then the next morning we're at 61. So, it's just some people that don't know what's going on. And so
Right.
we still have that learning curve we got to get, through with people. But so my question is to you, how do you feel about artists? What is it going to take for them to come into the NFT world like that? Artists that I just told you and described. What is it going to take for them to come on over or not be scared or be okay with NFTs?
I think it's very similar to kind of what we had to do here. In the beginning, we were all kind of fighting and competing with each other. I think they've got to see the room for collaboration in the space. I know art in general can be rather competitive, right? Like you want to sell your stuff, you want people to look at your stuff. But I think with NFTs, we need everybody to be looking at the space more, right? Like we need more eyes on the space. I think the way that they integrate in is to not see it as a competition, but a chance to collaborate, to come into the space and find a dev, to find a team and say, hey, this is another platform for me to push my art, my passion. They don't have to fight it so hard. I think there's room for both. There's not everybody's going to adapt to the space and want to buy NFTs and things like that. Some people are going to want physical art from artists and things. So I just think there's room for both. I think if they want to join the space, I think they should just see it as a chance to collaborate. And really, it's just a new platform, and like a new venture for them. I don't think they necessarily have to see it negatively. I understand how they feel, how it's, there's this big blockchain and it's taken a lot of attention and all that. That's fine. But I really think there's room for both. And I think to just come into the space and see what we're doing, I think that's the main thing. A lot of them just look at it from the outside and what they hear and all that, like, oh, that's malarkey, but it's really not. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on here and a lot of good building. And like I said, a lot of room to collaborate. We've had artists come from the IRL space into the Web3 space and do really well. So yeah, I wish they didn't feel so negatively about it, honestly. I get it though. It's like a competition thing, but it doesn't have to be. I think there's a lot of room to work together.
I love your answer. I was kind of like, no, y'all, but you're right. That's got to be what it is. I feel like, how people might be afraid of technology and they're like, oh no, blah, blah, blah. Well, I feel like it's the same for these guys. And so we were talking about how retail investors are coming in, and it's still taking a minute. So it might take a little bit longer for these NFT artists to get together. That just means y'all got another like 10, 50 billion yards ahead of everyone coming in. So you're still early, everybody. You're still early.
Well, I mean, we're still staying in the space. It's hard to get people to collaborate sometimes. People really just want to push their own thing. And we still sometimes have issues with, like the profile picture thing.
Really?
They don't want to, there's times, yeah. And I think that's weird. I think, we should all be working together to get more eyes on the space. That's the only way this thing works. We need more people. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. USMC Vet says they have 204 phase 2s. That's insane.
That is insane.
Wow.
That is a lot of NFTs.
Holy cow. Well, and the cool thing about that is each phase 2 gets airdropped 0.025 ETH in August. So
what?
That's 200 times whatever that is.
Are you serious? In August?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever
August 2nd,
everything's kicked like on full-fledged gear.
Yeah. When ETH is cooking, we're gonna get dropped 0.025.
Forget 401k. NFTs. We ain't playing. We got ugly kids in the space cabin. What is up? What is up? V777.
Let's go.
Yeah. I had to tell y'all that and I was curious and I just wanted to let y'all, maybe get y'all thinking about it as well. Maybe if you hear somebody talking negative about, art on the blockchain, tell them how cool it is because it won't fade. I told him, I was like, it's really cool. Your art won't fade.
Yeah.
What's up, Metamon?
I just think there's lots of opportunities. If they want to get into merch or whatever, it's a huge platform to push merchandise and art. There's just, I don't know. I think being negative about it, they're missing out on opportunities to an extent.
That's what I was like, you're missing out. You're missing out. And they're really great. And when they do come over, they are going to be like, wow. I think what they're thinking is just that, 2D, like just that JPEG. I think that's all they're thinking of. Another subject that they talked about was AI artwork. Do you feel like it deserves a spot in the art world? or do you think it needs its own sector? And that's my last question. We'll get back to to NFTs, but I really want to know your opinion about that. Do you think AI artwork should have its own sector, or do you think it should be included in regular, just the way it's been?
That's a really good question. I haven't really thought about that. I think there's room for it, like as mass adoption in the space, just because it's, again, like artists, maybe, multiple artists draw a bear, but, only one does it the way people like. And I think it's similar with AI. Like we've got BWiz, right? We've seen other AI collections come out and other things, and, it didn't appeal to everybody. He's done a really good job appealing to a lot of people. And I think that's kind of where I'm at. I think if we have AI artists come in and they do a really good job and theirs is clearly different, they've got their own method and style, sure, I think there's room for it. If we get a bunch of people just coming in and pushing out a bunch of AI pump and dumps and just making money off people, I'm not into that. I am into it as an art form. I think it's a really good thing. I like to use the AI art because I can't draw at all. Like I have good ideas, but for me to draw them would take a lifetime. So AI art helps me a lot. And I definitely think it's got a spot here. If people can grab it and do a really good job with it and fine tune it, like I said, become an artist of it, sure. But I don't want to see this thing turn into everybody's an AI artist and everyone's got a project. And yeah, I don't want to see that happen.
Love it. Thank you, Tuck. Thank you. I love hanging out with you. I was like, I got to ask my friend this question. I got to ask because you've been out here for a while. So you know what's up, my friend. You even got some he might have some alpha. I don't know. He might. Sometimes he does when he comes in here. No, he does every time. I don't know. I'll leave that up to Tuck. But y'all don't forget to give him a follow.
Yeah, please do. Please do. I'm trying to get to 5K. But yeah, we do have some alpha. And I think a lot of people know kind of already, but if they don't, there is some alpha. I got to go into my messages because CE is way smarter than me, and he writes this stuff way more eloquently than I can speak it. Okay, so most of it's about, well, first of all, Elizabeth, what do you know about phase 2?
What do I know about these cool NFTs right here. Mm-hmm. I remember if you have a phase, it's like phase 1, then you can get a phase 2. It was so much, Tuck. Oh my gosh.
You're telling me.
Blue team, green team.
Okay, so let's just start with phase 2. So we minted out phase 2, right? It's all out. 3,333 of them went spectacular. Then CE went and decided it should be a deflationary collection. So he's been buying them to burn them. So I think we're down. I'd have to go to the OpenSea page, but I think we're down to right around 3,000 now.
No way.
Yeah, which is super cool, right? Like makes each asset worth more, which is terrific. The art is absolutely amazing. Apes Board did such a good job. The detail, spectacular. The traits are all awesome. Everyone's falling in love with the traits. Spartan helmets are number 1, but we'll just leave that there. But yeah, everything's gone really good with those. Like I said, we're getting dropped 0.025 ETH in August. That was, like the utility for them. And then the ones, there's some that have little bear trophies, like a golden bear trophy. Those got airdropped a bunch of sheesh.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then there are some oh, look at that.
Thank you, USMC Vet. Thank you. Thank you.
So much love.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So then there's a Cyclops trait and a, oh man, I'm going to mess up what the other one was. There was another trait, but those also got some sheesh. During the Super Bowl, if you had one of the football trophies, you got entered into a drawing for, I believe it was $750 if the Chiefs won. So that was super cool. Chiefs won. Somebody did win the $750. So yeah, it's been going super good. And then CE comes out and tells us we've got toys coming. So there's I
saw those.
Yeah. So Apes Board, another thing he does is he makes those figurines. Mm-hmm. So really big asset to our team in Apes Board. Big shout out. I don't know if you're going to hear this or see this, but absolute legend, Apes Board. So yeah, the toys are coming out. I believe we're getting, he put a message out the other day. I think the casts are like 2 weeks out or something. So we should be seeing those. And I'm looking at what you're putting right here.
Yeah,
So,
I'm trying to pull up
toys.
Ape's board. I remember him whenever he had his other collection and he was showing on his Instagram, you know, he does this. These are what professionals do. That's what I feel like. This is what they're doing. This is what they're up to. And the fact that Ape's board is with it, you know, we were talking about that earlier, y'all, how some are afraid to come on over. He's not. He's going full-fledged with everything. I think he's somebody, he's a legend in the space, definitely, for sure. Shout out to you. Look at this.
Yes, big shout out, because those are amazing. Yeah. You know, those look like toys. And they said, you know, it's made in the same factory as like, I believe Disney, Marvel, a few really big toy companies. So it's just awesome.
Let's go.
So
look at
the alpha I have on those, hang on 1 second.
Oh, look at this guy.
It's going to work kind of like a product code, essentially. So when you buy an NFT, like a phase 2 NFT, there will be, and this is all down the line, we got to get toys made first, but there will be a claim for a VRM character that comes with the NFT and the figurine. So it'll work as like a claim, and then vice versa. If you buy the toy, it'll have a code that you enter for a claim of a VRM and an NFT.
I'm done. Tuck.
That's what I said. Like, he told me this 5 minutes before I got here, and I'm like, okay, here we go.
That's it. It's takeoff time, everybody. Like, I think that is so cool whenever that happens, because then kids, they get to put something up, or adults, man, don't get me started on my pudgy penguins. I got a whole I sure did go to Walmart and scour those shelves. I sure did. You got to support, you know, you got to support too. That was my whole, like, yeah, I'm supporting. Here, let me get a few more.
It's good for the space.
It's great for the sprays here.
Exactly. All of them.
I'm getting some for my nieces and nephews, and I feel like I sent out half of what I have to them.
Oh my gosh. That's okay. You know, it's onboarding the younger generations, getting them started, getting them into it. It's good. And soon we'll have these, you know, and you can send those to them, and they'll get a VRM character and an NFT, and they're, you know, all building in value.
Is it mobile? Is it going to be mobile?
So I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, we've got augmented reality, where they will be able to interact with each other. You know, I see it going similar to like Pokemon Go. You know, where you can actually see it on your phone. It pops up 3D. You can interact with them. You know, CE is just a mastermind. I don't have a grasp on where he's going with this, but I know it's going to be huge. The messages he sent me, you know, when he gets excited, I know it's big, and he's excited. So I know we've got some big stuff cooking. I know it's going to change the space. You know, we built in the bear market, and now we're ready for the bull. And I think to have all this stuff coming out right on time and getting more eyes on it. And he's just an absolute mastermind. I know he's sitting there, man. You're an absolute genius. So thank you so much for putting all this together, you know, and just riding smart for the community, man. He works his absolute ass off, and he's got a family, you know, he's just a real legend out here. VRM can be used on the platform of your choosing as the others, as long as you hold the NFT. Okay.
Platform of your choosing.
So it sounds like, what are we talking, like Nifty Island and HyperFi? I would assume it'll go into any of those. I think that's what he's talking about.
I am such a big fan of Nifty Island. Like, I was going on about it for 20 minutes earlier.
I'm super into it. I want to get in and check it out some more. I've seen a lot of videos of it, but I definitely want to get on there and play around with it some more. I think it's got huge potential. And with these characters being VRMs and 3Ds and just the way they look, I see huge potential for gamification, and just, you know, with already having augmented reality, I don't know. I see this thing going next level, and it's just exciting to see it all come out. You know, everything's, like I said, no hiccups so far, from the mint to the toy cast to everything we're doing. Everything's gone so well so far. And I think a lot of that is just due to, you know, Crypto-Equip's due diligence. He really dots the E's and crosses the T, dots the I's and crosses the T's. And yeah, it's just good to see. You know, like those toys. I've seen other toys come out. I'm not knocking anybody, but those toys are legit. Like, those are super cool toys. Those are like toys I used to play with when I was a kid. I remember the old Transformer toys and He-Man and all that stuff, and that's what they looked like. So
you can put them in a showcase. They're beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
let's
fact that it's more than just a toy, you know, it gets you an asset, it gets you a VRM. Like it's, you know, I really think that's going to change things. I think when people outside of the space see the toy and like, oh, I really like that, I would buy that. And then they find out that it's connected to an asset that builds in value. They're going to be like, oh shit, that's a really cool toy. So
this is neat. I got to give a shout. We shout out Crypto Equip, just like you were saying. Like he's been building. Think about it like this, everybody. Think about it like this. If you were to start a project, could you really pick up and do it every single day in that bloodiest of bloody bear market? This man got up every single day along with y'all, Bbnft fam. Y'all did it too. He got up every single day, made these connections, made multiple collections, right? He did multiple networking and partnerships. He did a metaverse. He did a game. He's doing these right now. He's continuing to build even more. My goodness. What more could you want from an NFT collection? Strong ass community, strong dev, active dev. I mean, oh, socials, active. What else? What else can we say? I could go on, but I'll stop. Oh
it's
man.
hard to stop. He's really just built a lot of cool stuff. Like you said, multiple collections, all minted out, all good floor prices, all hold incredible utilities.
Floor prices, Tuck. Floor prices. How important are those to keep those up? Can you let everybody know?
I think, yeah, I think for an investor perspective, they're incredibly important. You know, as a team member, I know that they fluctuate. I know how the space works. I think as an outside investor, even a first-time investor, I think you look at floor prices and you're like, oh, that's not good, or oh, that's too high, or whatever it is, you know. But I think it is important to have a consistent floor price. And I think the fact that ours is, I believe it's right around 3 times higher than the mint price. That's huge. You know, people look at that and they know that that's a big deal. And then they look at the utility that comes with it, the fact that you're getting, you know, 0.025 back. That's what we paid in mint. So you're getting that back already. And then it's just going to build in value as Ethereum builds in value, as the space grows. So it's, I don't know. He's so good at adapting to the space and seeing what's coming before it gets here, you know, with the augmented reality and the toys and the, you know, the codes to get your claims. Like he's a very smart dude. I think, you know, the community knows that. I think that's why we get so much support from the community, because they've looked at the space as a whole and they go, well, damn, these guys are doing things a little bit different. It's, you know, CE's just, he's quite the visionary.
Yeah. He was doing things before other NFT collections. I feel like he really set up the blueprint of how an NFT collection should be. Like he's a legend out here in the space. A lot of people were like, he's Satoshi Nakamoto of NFTs. Like he is the man. He made these mints very affordable. They minted out in less than 5 minutes. A lot of them, I think one of them was even 3, if I'm not mistaken. It was crazy because people are wanting to take part of this project. And we were talking earlier, if you were here earlier, y'all know that the mass adoption is not here yet, even with artists alone. So imagine picking one of these up, how early you are. And that's wonderful that this couple has 204 phase 2s. Let's freaking go. They said, the hell with 401k. We're not messing with that. We got NFTs. We got Bbnft. Let's go.
Let's go, John.
Let's freaking go. And they have utility. The NFTs have utility. It's just the floor price. You're right. The floor price, I feel like if you see a project go down, like I know and y'all have done it too. You buy an NFT, it's super cool. You like it, you buy it for the artwork, you buy it maybe because you're thinking like, okay, it's gonna pop off, right? And then all of a sudden you check it again, there's like 3 zeros, like 0.0009 or something like that. You don't find that here. You find, like Tuck said, the floor price does go up.
Well, I mean, you look at the alpha passes, that to me is the most impressive one. That was a free mint on a whitelist, essentially. And you can go look at the floor price of that bad boy. It's pretty high. And that's amazing. You know, same thing, the alpha passes. So if you go to our link tree.
Okay. But they're liking that. They're liking that.
I just saw Keith Berry was trending too. That's awesome.
Where did I have it? Keith Berry? Oh, shout out Crypto-Equip here. This is who we keep raving about. This is his link right here, everybody. Hold on. We got to do him a proper, everybody. We got to do him a proper.
Do him a proper. And notice the profile picture change.
Yeah, I see this. I'm loving the pink right here. You already know. I'm loving it. You can definitely find him in a crowd. That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I hope he has a hoodie like that, actually.
The Alpha Pass, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I haven't even seen what the floor price is. I love looking at mine in my wallet. There we go. 0.23. Ooh, and ETH is going up. Don't sleep.
Token. Yeah, that's so we're just shy of $800 for an Alpha Pass, and that was, like I said, that was a free mint on a whitelist. So
that's very generous.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's done this with all the mints. You know, all the prices have been low and affordable, and then you go back and look at the floor prices, and they're all double, triple, 5 times what they started at. So, and it's just because people understand that he's not going anywhere. He's here to build and cook, and you can tell with the stuff he's coming out. He's, you touched on it. He's really setting a new standard for the space. And I think people are catching on to that. We hear in spaces often that people are doing things, they'll verbatim say like Crypto-Equipped. And it's cool to hear that, because I know he's doing things the right way. So I know if they're watching and following suit, that means it's good for the space as a whole, because that means that whole standard is going to start taking over, and the bad players and bad actors are going to have to fall off, because there's a new standard now. This is how a project looks, and people are trying to follow suit. And that's, I would imagine, makes him feel really good, because that makes me feel really good that they're trying to do what we're doing and try to imitate, how we're driving in the space.
Yeah, it's true. You got to follow the good actors. I feel like the good actors stuck around through the bear market. It wasn't a pump and dump. I got to tell y'all this really quick. So I was in a space. You're talking about Crypto-Equip setting the standards. He really does, because I was in this space and this guy came up and he was just like, I want to do an NFT collection. I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, he was like, how do I start? Oh, okay. Somebody new trying. He was like, no, I want an artist to do that. And I want somebody else to do this. And I want, but he was like not wanting to have his hands in anything whatsoever. And I was like, no, this is already a bad start. But I was trying to be very supportive, very, very encouraging. But I just hope if that guy did start a collection, that people research and really do their due diligence of like, okay, I don't know. I just feel like you have to have receipts at this point. It's fun and it's good to have new artists come out, of course, But if you're going to spend some cash on an NFT and you're just dipping into NFTs, or you have a friend or family member that's like, what's going on with this? This is such a great collection to pull up and for them to dip in on, because it's not going anywhere. Crypto-Equip is here. He's still here. The community is still here. I mean, look at my chat. I can't even keep up. This is insane. I don't get it like this in here. Space Cabin's hopping right now. I can't even keep up. Y'all can tell I am not used to this. Like, you guys always go hard. I love it. Tuck, showing your age with the He-Man. Shout out.
Hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Were you in like preschool? He was like,
yeah, I was pretty little when we were playing with He-Man. We went to Transformers pretty quick.
He's all, forget it. Never mind. Look at grind time. I saw Lucky in here. What is up?
Let's go. Let's do this. Since they're bumping like that, let's give some poop away real quick.
Let's do it. Let's freaking go.
Nobody do anything yet. You guys know how numbers work if you've been here before, but if you don't, here's how numbers work. You've got 2 guesses on 1 comment that you will need to send in the chat. If you send just 1 number on 2 comments, disqualified. So Elizabeth is going to pick a number between 1 and 55. And then when she's got her number, you guys are going to go ahead and roll. Like I said, 2 guesses, 1 comment in the chat whenever Elizabeth is ready.
I'm going to put it in the private chat, my number.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put it in the private chat so you know.
Okay. Here we go.
So y'all know too. All right. There we go. Private chat. You see it?
Oh,
We're
I
good.
see it. I see it. Okay.
All
I
right.
got it. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, go, go.
I'm not even going to tell them how much poop we're giving them. We're just going to give them some.
They're going to be like, oh, okay, so are you catching them? Remember last time? I don't see it yet.
I don't see them yet. I don't see any numbers yet. I see a
No,
poop.
no,
Lifts,
no.
that's not a guess.
Yeah, not a guess.
Lift ticket, you're disqualified. Just kidding.
Oh,
There's Zolo.
You're here. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Almost. Oh, wait. Did someone say it? No, not yet, y'all.
Not yet. Come on. No stinky. We're getting single numbers again.
I know.
Double numbers. 2 guesses. 1 comment.
2 guesses. 2 guesses. Go ahead. Throw 2 guesses in there. 1 to 55. Let's go. It's so crazy. I'm always picking this number. Lucky. He's so lucky.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay,
That's
Lucky,
great.
we're going to send you 2,000 poop, okay? So I'll need you to go into the Discord and open a ticket. Let them know Tuck is going to sling you 2,000 poop, and we'll get you taken care of, okay?
That is so funny. That was great, y'all. I'm always picking that number. Now I'm not. I'm never going to pick that number ever again. That was great.
One down so they know which number to come with next time.
That was too funny. Y'all are amazing. Man, Bbnft community, let's freaking go, y'all.
They really do ride so hard. We do a lot of spaces and stuff throughout the month. We do 2 megas a month. Serena's got Gym Scope all the time, and they ride so hard. I think our last mega space had like 1,800 people, which is that's a record for me. I've never had a space that big. So big kudos to the community and family. That's massive for me. Looking for 2K next time. So let's ride hard again. You know, the number's going up every time. So we're trying to set a new standard. You know, those spaces, people come up and like you said, you know, it's a comfortable place. They don't mind coming back. They don't mind being on stage. And that's what we want. You know, I don't want there to be a bunch of spaces where you feel uncomfortable and like you've got to go up there and give your 5 minutes and get out. And we just don't want that. You know, this is an investment space. We want people to get the information, feel comfortable being here. And that's what that Bear and Bull mega space is for. You know, it's supposed to be a more of a vibe and chill kind of thing. You know, we don't just want to come in and, okay, here's your 5 minutes. Tell us your utility, tell us your project, who's your artist, see ya. We just don't want that. There's enough of those, you know, and you don't get a lot of value from that. Most people sit in those for giveaways anyways. And I feel like they sit in ours to actually listen and get the vibe and find out who the good actors are. Because you find out a lot about people just vibing with them. You know, we've gotten a lot of good conversation from people.
You do. And you just like hang out with them for a little bit and you're like, oh, all right. Like, you know, you can tell you're right, who's there for the giveaways. You can tell who's there just to yeah, I know what you mean. And having over 1K people in y'all's space, 2K for sure, incoming, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Okay, y'all, there are NFTs out here that sell for over 50K easy. Like some people are new to my channel. Some people are new to NFTs and crypto and they can't fathom it. I remember I was the same way. Can y'all believe I'm embarrassed to say it now, but I will let y'all know. I was actually one of the ones in the space that was like, NFTs are dumb. Remember that? I was like, I told you that story. I was like, NFTs are just stupid. I said that. I quote, that's what I said. I am embarrassed to tell y'all that. But boy, was I wrong. That was so wrong. And I'm so excited to talk about NFTs like every single day of my life now. This is where it's at. There are tools to help you get, to get income, passive income, or, you get rewards. Can you tell us about those? So maybe somebody can better understand what we're talking about rewards with these phase 2s.
Certainly. Yeah, so the rewards, like I said, in August, you're going to get your 0.025 back. So if you minted at 0.025, you'll get that back. If you buy one at 0.05 off the floor, you'll get 0.025 of that back. So it's like half price, which is huge. Not a lot of collections are doing that. We did a buyback, like crypto would just buy your asset back from you. But instead he's like, well, we'll put you guys all in the green. Anyone that minted, we'll send you your money back. And then if you really decide you don't like it, you can sell it back to us. And I don't think very many sold theirs back. I would imagine most waited for their 0.025, but it's just stuff like that. It's, you know, the toys for phase 2. We get, you know, that's rev shares. There's so much, you know, your alpha pass gets alpha points, which you can trade for USDC. Your phase blue, it gets bullets, which you can use for wrapped Bitcoin, which you can hold or sell. We've got the sheesh drops for phase 2, you know, to the bear trophies, to the Cyclops, and then I believe there was one more trade, but I can't remember. But you know, there's just utility all over in the collection. It's really, you know, what's your entry point? What are you looking for? Obviously, your phase ones are going to be a lot. Your alpha passes, those are expensive. Your phase blues, pretty expensive. But I think this phase 2 and like the VRMs, those are very affordable spots to get in and just learn about the community and see what we do, and then decide if you want to go drop, you know, $800 on an alpha pass and be part of DAO 2, because that's also part of the alpha pass. That's part of the price point. That's why I believe that's partially why they're so expensive, is because it gets you into DAO 2. And that, to me, that's a decision you should make after getting into the project and learning about it a little bit. You know, you get a lot of people just ape into stuff, not really knowing what it is, but I like our collection because you can buy a phase 2, get into the community, and you really learn a lot, you know, about what we have going on. We've got our Booger links, or our Booger articles that are linked in there as well, I believe. Huge for our community. You know, Lift Ticket was in here. He's one of the writers. Pete Crypto, PV Fortune, amazing writing team that puts these articles out that goes through everything we do going along with the project. And that you can find in there. So you grab the phase 2, you get in, get the alpha, find out that we've got, you know, passive income for all the collections. We've got toys coming out. And it just kind of goes from there. You know, it is a lot of like information to collect all at once. So I kind of encourage people to walk in slow, you know, find something that speaks to you, get that, and then just really learn about the community. You can get into our Discord without being a holder, and you can talk to people and you can ask questions, and everyone's so inviting. And that's another big shout out to our community, because there's other projects that don't do that. There's other places you go, and if you don't hold X, Y, and Z, they won't really speak to you and won't really help you. And ours is just so different. You know, you come in with nothing and they're like, well, how do we get you something? You know, do you need some poop? Do you need, like, what do you need? You know, we'll help you get there. I think it's just, the vibe is so different here.
You brought an important point up too. Like, I had requested the mic to ask a question to an NFT collection. Like, I was in their space. I wanted to know more about their NFT collection, and they wouldn't let me up, but they kept letting everybody else up with their PFP. And so I was like, oh no, I was actually just going to come ask a question, you know? So I've been in those spaces too, where they will kind of leave you out if you're not part of their clan. So like, oh no.
Well, that's always bothered me so much, because when I first got into the space, that's how it was. You know, in Discords and spaces, it's like only their profile pictures on stage. If you don't have one, they're either going to make fun of you or ask you to leave. And that hurts the space so bad as a whole. We've got to have more people that are thinking about all of us and not just their project. And I think that's why we went through such a sticky spot. It was a lot of people just worrying about their floor price and their project and their profile pictures, and not worrying about the space as a whole. We need everybody to do well, but it needs to be the right people, because we need mass adoption. We need more people coming in. And if they're seeing bad actors and not fun spaces, it's not going to get like that. You know, the space thing I take very personal, because I think they've done spaces horribly. Not everybody, but I think there's been bad actors in spaces. You know, there's giving things away to their friends and their project people, and that's not something we support. You know, we want it to be inclusive, and I encourage people that have never been in a space before to come up in my space, because I know how it'll go. I wouldn't necessarily encourage you to go to some other ones and do that, because it might turn you off to spaces in general. And that's just something we fight, you know. And Serena, big tip of the cap to you, girl. You riding in Gym Scope and all the spaces you do, absolute rock star. You know, and then she co-hosts for me in the Megas. Like, yeah, it's something that we take pretty seriously. You know, we really want the standard to change, and just the mindset. You know, I don't want people to come in scared. I don't want scared investors. I want confident investors. ones that hear what we say and go, I vibe with that. I would support that long term. That's what we want. We have to have spaces to facilitate that. We got to bring the right projects in, and it can be hard because you're guilty by association really fast in this space. So we have to be pretty careful who we're bringing in and, making sure they're the right actors. And if they go and do something bad, we have to have, enough conviction from our community to know that we didn't have anything to do with that. That's their own thing. We tried to help them out or tried to showcase them. If they fumble, that's on them. We're not gonna save them all.
Definitely can't. There's so many people out here. Like, you can only do so much.
Right.
It's kind of like if you hang out with a group of people and then they do something, then everyone's looking at you. You're like, wait, I was just hanging out. I was just chilling with them. We were just friends. Like,
especially in the space, you hear about somebody rugging or whatever, and you just did a space with them. They're like, whoa, dude, like, what was that? And it's like, well, listen, that's their thing. We're just trying to get eyes on projects, and we don't, like I said, we don't always get them right. Sometimes we bring one in that doesn't do a good job, and that's, just a learning curve for us. We got to do our research better, I guess.
There's a lot of NFT collections out there, and you always, and people out there, you always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, always, and that's how, but that just shows what type of community and type of people y'all are. I love the fact that y'all spaces are getting so big. I am so happy to hear that news today, because I'm telling y'all, they are the ones who definitely deserve that. Like, all the love to y'all. And Serena, she was the one, you and Serena were the ones that were up there when I went up in y'all's space. I remember that. And it was neat. I was like, okay. And they just calmed me down. And I am not an easy one to calm down, y'all. I'm just not. Scottish Crypto, thank you. Baron Bull community, come join the Vault Army. He's super vaulted, as you can tell with his dragon. Cool. It's a freaking dope ass dragon. You got
that is a cool dragon. What the heck?
Together we can be even stronger. Awesome turnout. Be sure to keep coming back to the space cabin. Thank you, Scottish.
Let's go, Scottish.
He's cool. He's really cool.
Cool. You guys do have cool people over there. The Vault Army has always been cool.
Yeah, they're super, super sweet. They're family to me. Also, I just they've been here. I don't know why they keep coming back, but I guess they like to come to the space cabin. They like the colors or something. I don't know. Brick by brick. I remember seeing that all the time, y'all putting that all the time. Brick by brick, brick by brick.
It is still the mantra. That is what we chant. It is brick by brick out here, and brick by brick in a bear market. So I think that's pretty amazing. We love you, Elizabeth. Let's go, Serena.
I know, Serena, I love you too. Well said, Tuck. Building something very special here, brick by brick. Tip of the hat back to you, brother. You're killing it.
Thank you,
it's not easy to hold down a space, a mega space on top of that, y'all. It takes a lot of work. Some people might just think, oh, you just hop on the mic. No, these people are working behind this. It Tuck's like, no.
I mean, it's,
I wish it was like that.
I do. Luckily, I have an amazing team. We have amazing collab managers, Grim, Grand, Serena, everybody always finding amazing projects to bring in. I always have amazing co-hosts. The community rocks so hard, but it is a beast, and to keep that schedule tight. Ooh, I'll tell you what, that can be a real problem sometimes.
Schedules, personalities.
Yeah, luckily it's easy. I'm pretty chill, pretty laid back. I don't clash with anybody. So, and I usually let Serena do a lot of the eloquent speaking. So, I get to hang out and just be the guy up there. So, makes it easy. I got amazing co-hosts, and the projects we bring are super cool. We had Kataro last time, which I'm a huge fan of Kataro, so that was super cool to have them in there. That was like a dream. It's gaining a lot of traction, and I love it. It's just one of those things. Like I said, we want to make it different. We want to really set the standard for that too. And I think the team's done such an amazing job bringing in projects to do that, and the co-hosts do such a good job holding the space. Shout out to Shiba King. He co-hosted for me last time, and that was a lot of fun. So, CE hat faction rules.
I was gonna ask you what that meant.
That's got to be Trucker Man. I would imagine that's Trucker Man, and I love you, Trucker Man, but I don't know that faction rules. I still think Medieval is going to come out on top. I might not come out on top because I'm like the worst at Rumbles, but somebody from my faction will be on top.
Okay. So y'all are still very active in Discord, it sounds like.
That thing hums 24/7, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a real global thing. We've got people from all over the world in there, so it really doesn't stop.
About how many active users a day do y'all have in there?
That would be a really good question for anybody else. I don't spend a whole bunch of time in there because it's crazy. You'll lose hours in there, I promise. John knows, all those guys know. John can tell you how many active people we have in there. He's in there all day. The wife is in there all day. There's a bunch. Yeah, like I said, it hums all day, and we do rumbles, we do poop giveaways, we do raffles. It's like its own thing over there. It's pretty wild.
What do you think has kept like the whole community and this whole project together? Like we talked about the crypto equip, we talked about, the community, we talk about, the collections, and now, everything that he's doing, partnerships, the spaces, everything. But all together with all of that, what do you think is the most important thing that has kept this going? I know it's a hard question. I took all of the good ones from you. Y'all see that? I didn't give them any good ones. I gave them something harder to think about.
And I'm ready. I think it's, how am I going to put this? I think there's just a very noticeable difference in how we do things and how things have been in the space up until now. I think, with CE not being fully doxed, that might scare some people, because you've seen not doxed founders before, and that scares people. And his has been fantastic. It's been fun to try to figure out who he is and, know that he's not going anywhere and that he's constantly sending people stuff. And anytime the project wins, the community wins. It's not like we took in a bunch of money from Mint and went and bought ourselves things. We went and invested in toy branding, which is huge.
It's like buying a stock, Tuck.
it's exactly like buying a stock, and that's what I mean. I think that's the difference. They know that Crypto Equipped is doing things differently, and he's learned from the space. He's seen everything that's happened in the space. He's not new to this. He's not new to investing. He's not new to any of this. So I think they know that, and I think him building up his reputation before dropping a project and showing that he's just a genuinely good-hearted person and very hardworking. That's the biggest thing that I say about him, is he works his ass off. He's here every single day, starts in the morning, doesn't leave till night, and does all of his family stuff on top of that. And to me, that's amazing. You get founders that maybe don't have kids, maybe don't have a wife, whatever, and they have a lot of time to do this. He doesn't. He's committed his time and himself to making sure that we all succeed. And people see that, it's not hard to figure out what he's doing here. And he said it from the very beginning, it's a project to give back. And the fact that phase 2 minted out, he turned around and said, well, now I'm going to give everybody that minted their money back. Like, who does that? Nobody does that. Nobody does that. So I just think it's consistently been stuff like that. The free mint going to a floor price of $800, the $10 mint going to a floor price of $400, the VRM characters, the Bowerverse, the gateway passes going into the Eternal collection. It's just consistently been successful. We haven't flopped anything. We haven't had hiccups. And I think that's what keeps the family together. On top of that, I think the structure is really good. We've got a good team. The family is strong. The Discord, I can't say enough good things about the Discord and the team. It's like I said, it's absolutely humming. It's like its own community outside of everything we do on Twitter and everything we do in here. They have their own ecosystem in there and their own thing they're doing, so I just think Crypto Equip's done a really good job of understanding the space and understanding investing and understanding what people want. You look at the 101s for our phase 2, that all played on nostalgia. That all played on what we used to, we grew up with. I think the figurines, we all kind of grew up with the figurines and collectibles, and he's just, like I said, it's the vision. I think that's what keeps them together. Is they understand the vision, they understand crypto equipped, and he's just a very, very different kind of founder. I really think, when the space gets to where it ends or wherever it's going to be, I really think he's going to be one of the guys that's at the head table, continuing to set standards for what we do for the long term here.
Definitely hard to match somebody like Crypto-Equip. I don't think anybody can, for sure. Him as a dev is like having a king. Literally. I don't say that about devs out here. I don't say that lightly, because that's my reputation too as well. Like, Crypto-Equip is legit, y'all. He is legit. I've done my research. You're hearing this right now. Check out videos I've done. Check out the Discord, everything. I'm telling you, this is just like Silva said, can't lose with Bbnft.
Let's go.
He's got something for like every investor. You're a gamer, we're good. You like to collect, you're a collector, and now you see these out there. You have kids that are gonna want some too. Boom, at the same time. And you have NFT collectors. You have people who might want to flip. I don't know why they would want to, but who knows? But I feel like he's really set it up, and he's touching almost every single sector in the NFTs space, like what he can do. The fact that he did gaming back whenever nobody was touching the metaverse, and he started doing that. He was like one of the if not the first one that I saw doing that. I remember, because he was showing little previews with the poop and everybody, and the I'm not saying it. Bowery. Bowery, damn it. Tuck, last time y'all were here, last time Tuck was here, I couldn't say it for the life of me until the very end. Bowery.
We'll get some more practice going. We've been out of the space cabin for a minute. We'll get you back in.
Thank you. Yeah. And then with those, I did get one of those for sure. I was like, no, I got to try to collect every single thing I can from this collection, because this collection right here, I mean, y'all want to check out Pudgy Penguins. Y'all want to check, those sort of collections out. I'm talking like they are Bbnft. Just wait, it's going to just fly right past so many other NFT projects. Not putting any other NFT projects down whatsoever. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just letting y'all know that there's so many different things that I see that Crypto-Equip is doing that I'm amazed. Like, whenever I saw this image that he put out with the toys, and now you're telling us about how you can get a code, the VRM, forget it. Right. Look at those boxes. I don't even want to open it. I will, though, to get the code. But okay, what stores might these be at? Are they going to be in stores, or how do you get
That's a really good question. We're still working on CAS. We're still kind of early. I didn't have an exact date from him. It sounded like summer this year. Well, maybe these will be coming out. He just doesn't have an exact date yet. But I would assume sometime in the summer we'll have these. We are going to start with a pilot collection of 250. So those will come out first, and then we'll do the rest of the collection.
Hold on, let me put us over here really quick. Hold on.
Oh,
wait.
Holy cow.
Look, we got to say it, though. 1 second. We have many traits. I'll read it on the side over here. Hold on 1 second. I had to see how big that was. Hold on. I love it. Serena, we got to get you in here too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's a good, you hear my dogs. I think that's a good price. I mean, a good timeline. Sorry, a good price. A good timeline, actually, to wait for something. It's not too far. It's not too soon. It gives people, in the community enough more time to build and build. But Serena says we have many traits within our phase 2 collections. Time passes, two collections. Time passes, you will begin to notice traits come with their own giveaways. What?
Ooh.
No way.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Like with the Super Bowl trophy, he did the Super Bowl giveaway. We've got Spartan helmets, which I'm sure will have an awesome giveaway. They should probably have the best giveaway, actually. Yeah, I would imagine all the trait groups will get something. He's really good about that. It's like if you hold and you don't list and you don't do that, you will be rewarded. That's one thing I know about him for sure. He really rewards people that hold.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Mm-hmm.
He totally does. Faction Crusade only for phase 2 NFTs. Not too late to join, Serena says. Faction Crusade. Can you explain that really quick? Or is that a...
Yeah, no, we can do that. So with the phase 2 and the traits, we created factions. So we could do faction crusades in the Discord with rumbles and things. So everybody picked one faction based on the traits you hold. And then you go into you get put into a faction channel where you all hang out and talk and kind of plot against the other factions. And that's what we'll be doing for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, we just go in and rumble. We have a dynamite in each faction. Somebody has a dynamite role. And if your dynamite role in your faction wins the rumble, everybody gets wiped out from that faction, which actually did happen to my faction.
What?
Yeah, we're in the resurrection. Yeah, we're in the resurrection pool right now. I wanted to tell them that it was really bad luck to join my faction because I'm just not good at rumbles, but yeah, they're there anyways. So they all got wiped out by dynamite, and now we're in the resurrection channel, trying to get back in. It's fun. It just creates a lot of interaction in the Discord. There's already a lot of interaction, but this just makes it go further. We were all putting fun gifts at each other, and Grand, big shout out to my man Grand, absolute legend. He got the Dead Stool 1 of 1 for our collection, and he's been what they called the mole. So he can go into any of the channels. He can enter any of the rumbles. He's kind of a problem at times. He's been good to us in the medieval faction because we're not a threat. But yeah, it's just been fun. The interaction for Grand, and CE is also a mole, and they get to go in and mess with people. And Air Force One's still out here waiting to be resurrected. Let's go, Knox. Big shout out to Knox too. He's come out with some amazing graphics lately. Helped me with the graphic to get back at Grand. Absolute legend. Him and his wife are absolutely killing it in the creative department right now.
That is so awesome. It just seems like there's always so much fun going on with this community, with everything in this project. You always are going to be on the edge of your seat, on your tippy toes. I swear that's how Crypto-Equip likes it. As soon as you think, it might be getting a little quiet, if you even think that, just wait.
Yeah, if it gets too quiet, just head to the Discord. There's minor announcement, major announcements. Yeah, there's something going on if it gets too quiet for you.
Oh man, so that's the hub, huh? That's where everybody needs to go. I need to get more Discord savvy. I even have a Discord channel myself, and I just started putting stuff in there again last night. I was like, I'll be more active.
Discord is hard. I used to be in the Discord a lot, but it's like I said, it's you'll get wrapped up in there for a long time. There's a lot of good conversation, a lot of good people, a lot of fun. They're always posting fun gifts and stuff. So Tiny, big shout out to Tiny. He does a lot of fun in there, always making his own graphics to put at people. Crypto-Equip, one of the legend founders. Let's go. Let's go. Well, and you said it, the word fun. The space has not been very fun up until kind of right now. Now it's been a lot of fun. And I think that's something we keep hearing in spaces. It's fun. We heard it here. It's fun. And that's what we want to hear. The space is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to have fun and make money. And that's what we're here for. And, the toys they're going to be fun. The VRMs are going to be fun. Augmented reality is going to be fun. If we do a meetup, that's going to be fun. There's so many things that are, like I said, just setting a new standard.
You get paid for gifts now? Also?
Lucky must have some alpha I haven't heard yet.
What?
If we're getting paid for gifts.
What?
I'm gonna start making some gifts.
I know. Like, hello.
Oh man, Lucky. Shout out to Lucky too. He co-hosted in Megaspace with me not too long ago. Did an amazing job. Does the lazy zombies. He's absolute legend on DAO. So big shout out, Lucky. Thank you for being here, brother.
Lucky, love Lucky. And Zolo, I saw Zolo in here somewhere. Y'all are tearing this freaking chat up. I can't even keep up with y'all. Look, the spaceship is like The lights are going crazy.
Keep it up, chat. Keep it up.
Let's
go.
Oh my, meetup in Colorado?
Whoa. Somebody's got, is that Alpha? Is that Alpha meetup in
Oh.
Colorado? Here, Aspen's nice this time of year.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the contest. Okay, yeah, Lucky, my man, thank you. Yeah, there's an art and memes contest right now in our channel. Thank you, Lucky and Serena. 5 winners get $100, which is awesome. So make sure you guys tap in with that. I think we're voting on that pretty soon. So
yeah, we are voting on the best ones.
Let's
nice.
go.
Okay. Definitely a question. I'm so glad. Puff, you're amazing. Thank you for bringing this up. NFT New York City. They got NFT New York City. They got NFT Paris. When are we going? Where are we setting up? What's going on?
You know, that's we're gonna have to work on that. That's something I'm gonna have a conversation with CE about, probably the team. I would love it if we could ride to some of these things. I think it's time that we, you know, make that transition and we get out there and we start, you know, rubbing some elbows, doing some networking at some of these IRL events. So absolutely would love to go to NFT NYC, LA. I'm down for an IRL meetup. Let's go, John. Let's go.
And now
yeah,
y'all can go toys to toy conventions, or I don't know what they call them. Don't shoot me, y'all. I don't know.
You know, CE probably knows about that. I know he's done some collecting in his day, and I'm sure he knows quite a bit about that. That's honestly what I'm excited for, is to see how we market these. And, you know, the sky's the limit with these toys, really.
They are. You have someone like me go in the store, and I'm telling you, like, I saw those pudgy penguins fly off the shelves in less than 2 weeks. The little plushies, like little plushies, little plastic igloos. Like they weren't even anything compared to what I'm looking at right now. Like, this is something that you're going to have different types of people purchase, you know. This is cool.
I love it. And again, I think it just helps with that mass adoption. You know, we're going to have people outside of the space coming in and seeing, like, what the hell is this code? Like, what do I do with this scanner? And scan it and find out that you just got an asset that's worth $160 for a toy that you bought. Like, that's huge. You know, I can only imagine once they tell their friends that we're going to sell a few more toys, you know. So I'm just super excited. Like I said, just the biggest shout out to CE for all he's done and just really getting us to this point. You know, we work hard as a team, absolutely, but it's all through his vision, you know. And it's just been amazing. Win whitelist.
Win whitelist, sir.
Let's go.
Win whitelist, sir.
I don't know, Lucky. Comic-Con, yeah, see, that's what I mean. There's so many ways to market these toys and to do mass adoption and onboard people, and I'm just so excited. I hope, you know, as a team, we can make it to some of these events and do some of these things and just show that, you know, we're in real life too. You know, we're not just here on this Twitter Spaces and things. I want to get at those events and shake some hands and, you know, trade some assets and show some toys and, you know, just really run it up. Interchangeable for parts, yes.
Change weapons and hats.
Yeah.
The magician.
Man, Serena, you're just gonna have to come on here sometime. You're so good in the comments.
Oh, Serena,
the magician hat, yes.
Don't hold out on us, girl. Come on now. You know the space cabin is nice and cozy.
Let's go, Kieran. Let's
go.
This
is something that's definitely you don't want to ignore it. You can't ignore it. Y'all are everywhere, all over Twitter. Like, y'all are always in a space. One of y'all, I mean, y'all's PFPs are everywhere. Like, if y'all are in a space, y'all are scattered everywhere. You're in spaces. You have your own spaces. You're tweeting. Crypto Equip is all over the place as well. And then the DAO has stayed together. Now, I think it says something when OGs of a community stay together. Like, why are they staying together? What's going on? What is going on in this community that keeps them there? And so, and you can tell who's paid, who's not paid out here, like YouTube content creators, or, you know, you can tell. And by the way, this is not a paid promotion. Don't want to hear it. Bbnft is family to me and always will be. So no, just letting y'all know that, like, legit from my heart. I'm trying to help y'all out. Okay. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to get y'all in on what's going on here. I got to help my viewers.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get a Bbnft. NFT. So, okay, which one, let's say, I know this is kind of a hard question. I know you're a busy man. I'll let you go here. Just a minute, Tuck. I'm looking at a long list of collections right here. This is a ton of work, everybody. This is a ton of work, by the way. If somebody was just to come into the community right now, which one would you suggest that they go ahead and pick up first? I know that's a super hard question. Y'all let us know in the chat which one y'all think as well, because I'm sure everybody has a different opinion. But Tuck, which one should somebody dip in on first?
I know. I mean, to me, it would depend a lot on what their investment point is. You know, like, do they have a lot to invest? Do they have a little to invest? What do they know about the project? If you know a lot about the project, I would send you into a phase 2 or maybe a phase blue. But if you want to get into the community and you want to hang out and see what's going on, you don't have to buy anything to do that. But if you wanted to get one, I would, man.
I know I'm asking
the gateway pass is kind of hard because they're gonna be burnt, a lot of them, for the Eternal collection. There will be some which will make it deflationary, so that would be a good asset to hold. But as far as utility, yeah, I would probably start with a phase 2, to be honest with you. Just like I said, with the toys, with the VRMs, the price point is, I think we're at 0.05 right now, which isn't crazy, but could be more than somebody wants to spend on an entry level. But that's probably where I would suggest people, just because the utility, if you do spend 0.05 on it, 0.05, you'll get 0.025 back of that anyways. So it's like paying half. And depending on what Ethereum does, right? If you buy today where Ethereum is at 0.05 and it goes up a whole bunch and you get your 0.025 back, it could be, pretty close to even. So I think that's where I would send people is probably to these phase 2s and the art. I really like the art. When you click on them and you really get like it up close, you can see a lot of the fur on the neck and they just look really good. HBAR did such an amazing job on the detail and on the traits. I love our AI art. Big shout out to Wiz. I love my Alpha Pass. I love my Phase Blues. I just think the artists we've found have all been amazing, from the like I said, the AI art to the 3D art to the music. Big shout out Copperstone and Brad Bilby. There's just amazing creators in this community. Yep, there we are.
Yeah, I'm subscribed, y'all. I'm not signed in. If you're here in the Space Cabin all the time, y'all hear me say this, but I'm not signed in on the Internet Explorer side. Look, I'm not even, look at this. See, here I am.
Oh, see, it's legit. It's legit, guys.
Space Chick's not lying.
Don't get her, chat. Be cool.
I know. I'm totally subscribed ever since. Hey, that's on my Lambo playlist. Y'all already know. This one.
Let's go.
I'm new to crypto. I still have it on my playlist. I was going to tell y'all that the other day. I was going to screenshot it, and I got busy with something else, and I was like, I love this song. The partnerships
are in spaces, and it does so well. People love it in the spaces.
It's great. It's a great beat. A lot of people are saying phase 2. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think with the utility, Lucky said it right there. Best entry point, best utility. I think I would agree with you, Lucky. You're the man. But Elizabeth, we've got to get you to your space soon, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be actually at a Volt-Inu mega space. So y'all feel free, come out, and talk about Bbnft if y'all would like.
Okay.
I would love to have y'all out there. You already know I'm helping co-host. I think Ladybug will be up there again as well. I hope she will be. But I gotta have y'all back in here because I feel like we're not done. Oh, wait, are you gonna do a giveaway?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna do it the same way. Okay, we're gonna keep it easy. Okay, you're gonna have 2 numbers on 1 comment, and this time Elizabeth is gonna pick a number between 55 and 100.
Oh, and 55 and 100.
And it can't be 69. Okay, we're cutting that one out because I know C is going to guess it right off the bat. That's the first number C is going to put. He's going to put 69 in his comments. I already know how he does. So it will not be 69, but it will be between 55 and 100. Again, 2 numbers in 1 comment, please. Please keep it clean for her.
I got one. I got one.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm putting it in the private chat. Right?
Okay, let's see it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Right?
Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, go, go.
It's going to blow up. It's going to blow up.
In like 1 second, 2 second, poof.
Exactly.
Bbnft, Bbnft.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ride. Let's go.
Let's see who got it. Did
Let's see who
somebody
got
get
it.
it already? Serena got it.
Okay, hold on, Serena. I love you, Serena. I love you. But I can't let Dow win. I love you. We'll work something out with CE. Okay, I promise. But I can't let Dow win. Okay.
She's like, but I was so.
I know.
She was
I'll
the
work.
First one.
We'll work something out on the back end. I promise, dear.
Oh my
but
God.
I want one of the community members to win this. Okay. So we're gonna pick another number, and it's gonna be 55 through 100, and we're gonna do this one more time. Serena, I love you. I feel so bad, but I want a community member to win. I know she's been here the whole time too, but we get a big victory just being on Dow. So
here we go. Hold on, y'all. Now I'm really gonna think. It was 88, by the way, y'all.
Yeah,
it was 88, by the way. So we're not doing 88. We're not doing 69.
Not going to be 88.
Will
not be 60. Let's make it easy. Let's go between 100 and 150.
Oh, 100 and 150. Okay. I'm down with that. There we go.
They don't have to worry about 69s and things. Okay, perfect. We got it. Okay. So again, it's between 100 and 150. And we've got the number selected. And we're going to need 2 numbers, 1 comment. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, go, go.
Full send.
Full send.
Let's go.
Oh, wait, who is this? Who do you see first? Let me check my phone.
I don't see him. Hold on, let me go look at the comments. Hold on.
Okay.
I have it on private chat still.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
Hold on, y'all.
Now I'm way behind too. Uh-oh.
I know. Y'all are amazing.
All good, Bbnft. I'll just send 2. Serena still won. Let's go, CE. You're the man.
CE, you're amazing.
See,
we knew you would hook her up.
69. I knew you guys were going to do this.
Okay, let me see here. Amelia.
That's Knox's better half, I believe.
Nice. I see Amelia on my phone, and I also see her on here as well. The number was 121.
Let's go, Amelia. Big shout out. Serena, big shout out to you too, Queen. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go, everybody. You did an amazing job. So cool. If y'all can't tell, the number 21 is my favorite number. So
let's go. Let's go.
Now I really can't pick it next time y'all come in here, though. Now I really can't pick any.
Yeah, we're going to have to make a list of ones we can't pick.
When we go in Space Cabin, like put notes. No, see,
no
more 21s. Thank you all so much for coming by. I appreciate you. Congratulations, Amelia. That is awesome. No way was it 121. It was, MetaMom. It was.
She was 1 off.
She's like, you're kidding me.
Oh, MetaMom.
Smart of you.
Absolute legends in here.
That is awesome. So many legends in here, y'all. I cannot wait to get Tuck and Serena back here in the Space Cabin. Serena, you got to come through too, sis, for real. That'd be awesome to see you in here. And yeah, congratulations to the winners. Thank you, Crypto Equip, for everything. Thank you so much for the $100 donation. Oh my goodness, it's going to go to good use, y'all. I totally appreciate all the love and support. It's just a different vibe here. It is just something special. And I knew that last year. I could feel it. I was like, there's something different with this community. There's something different with this dev. There's something different going on here. So y'all stay tuned because there's a lot going on and you don't want to miss out on things like this before the mass adoption just totally completely hits. Okay, you're seeing toys out here that are selling off the shelves in less than 2 weeks. Some of them are starting to try to get out there and sell their stuff. They're trying. I can guarantee you Baron Bull NFT collection is going to be out there in full force. They're going to be flying off the shelves. Y'all are going to be going to the stores. Y'all are going to be knocking on the factory door. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are legit. I love y'all. Thanks for tearing up the chat today. Thank you, Tuck, so much. Y'all, don't forget to follow Tuck. His link is in the description box below, but also I'm going to drop his link right here. Thank you, Tuck.
Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. You do such an amazing job with this show, and we can't thank you enough for the opportunity. We want to get to all platforms and then get lots of eyes, so this really helps us a lot. And you do such a fantastic job with this show. Our community loves it. They were so excited we were coming back. Those posts blew up. They were so juiced to know we were going back in the space cabin. So we will absolutely be back. We'll do it more than once every 8 months, I promise. Yeah, we'll make it happen. Let's set it up for like maybe 2 weeks. What do you think?
Oh, I am so down in 2 weeks.
All right,
liftoff.
all right. Let's do it.
2 weeks liftoff. Don't play with me. I will already make the damn thumbnail.
Yeah, so go ahead and make the thumbnail. We've got a mega space next Friday, and we'll shoot for the week after that. We'll come back in the space cabin.
Oh, I can't wait. And I can't wait to hear more about what's going to be going on then. I already know there's going to be more updates. So
always more updates. In 2 weeks, yeah, we should be looking at some casts for some toys. So yeah, we'll have lots to talk about in 2 weeks.
Ooh, that's exciting. I can't wait. Yeah. Y'all dip in on this project. Dip in. Get you a Bbnft. You got to get one. It's like owning a freaking stock. You know what I'm saying? Get with it. And if you're trying to figure out NFTs, hey, get with the program. And this is the program right here. So check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody, to the channel. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. And I can't wait for liftoff in the next couple weeks. I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much, Tuck. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.